Happy Memorial Day, everyone. It's Weather for Weather Geeks time. Hope you are enjoying this fantastic weekend weather-wise across Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. We really couldn't ask for much more. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, a trifecta of sunny, warm days with low humidity. It's just perfect outside. I did post this on my Facebook page this morning. This is a picture from the weekend of a beach on the south shore of Lake Superior, the northernmost Great Lake. Some people out enjoying the beach, nice and sunny and warm. There's even a lifeguard, and then you look out, and yeah, that's still ice on the water on the south shore of Lake Superior. That's what it looks like at ground level. From a high-resolution satellite, you can pick out on the south shore of Lake Superior, right in through here. That's not clouds, that's ice. Still hugging the shore here on May 26th. Goes to show you just how remarkably cold those lakes got over the winter and how remarkably extensive the ice coverage was on the Great Lakes this winter. A little bit of interesting note for the lake that's closest to us here, Lake Erie. What we're looking at here is a chart of temperatures. The blue line is the average, the long-term average over the last 20 years. Of course, cold in the winter, and then typically the lake peaks with temperatures in the mid-70s late in the summer. The red line here is this year's temperature trace. Of course, it was colder than average, and we didn't even start to see the lake temperature rise until that first week of April. And interestingly, though, with the warm weather recently, the red line has gotten very close to the blue line, which means on average across Lake Erie, it's actually pretty close to what you would expect in late May, temperature-wise. Looking at the graph here, this is the mid-50s right through here. So an average lake temperature right now of about 53 degrees. Now it varies from point to point on the lake, but when you average it up, the lake temperature on Lake Erie is in the mid-50s, which is pretty much par for the final week of May. So kind of an interesting thing I saw here today, that after being below average for the entire first several months of the year, the warm weather recently has helped out the Lake Erie water temperature. All right, here's what's going on this afternoon. Of course, it's just beautiful out. Just a few more clouds than over the weekend. We still have these puffy cumulus popcorn clouds, but we've got some thin cirrus clouds mixed in as well today. But it's also warmer than it was Saturday and Sunday. Here in the 2 o'clock hour, it's 80 degrees. Youngstown Warren Airport, 82 Newcastle, 79 in Ravenna. The Akron-Fulton Airport, 81, and the Akron-Canton Airport on the Stark-Summit County line, 82 degrees this afternoon. It's beautiful out. These are the temperatures. Let me show you the dew points. It's still very comfortable. Now, notice the dew point in Cincinnati has gotten into the mid-60s. It's definitely more humid down towards the Ohio River. But dew points, now that we're getting into bona fide summer season here, dew points around 50 is fantastic. It's very, very comfortable. You don't notice the humidity when you step outside today. And I think tomorrow is going to be a little bit different as this juicier air comes in. We're going to notice the humidity for our Tuesday, and that'll be accompanied with a chance for some rain as well. We'll talk about that in a second. I'll take off the satellite here, make this a little less busy. A few areas of trouble out there on this Memorial Day. Anybody trying to get outside in Texas is getting wet. Beaches of Georgia, southern South Carolina, northeast Florida, some showers, some storms there, and there's some scattered storms out here in the Midwest this afternoon. Here's a look at the temperature chart. You can easily pick out where the warmth is and where it's a little cooler. There's not much cool on this map. Generally, the lower 48 states doing pretty well today. A little cooler than average in the northwest and into the northern high plains as well, but lots and lots of 70s, 80s, and yes, some 90s across the eastern two-thirds of the country this afternoon. All right, now a lot of us are heading back to work tomorrow after a beautiful weekend. I want to bring you up to date on the latest timing on shower and thunderstorm activity as we head into our Tuesday. What we have going on is a weak front that's going to slip in tomorrow. And I mean, this is a weak front, hardly any temperature change on either side. But before that front arrives, it is going to turn more humid tomorrow. This is the simulated radar product at 8 a.m. tomorrow. This is based on the North American model, the NAM model, if you will. At 8 a.m., it's got some shower and maybe some thunderstorm activity primarily to our north at the start of the day. I can't rule out that this slips a little further south and we see some raindrops first thing tomorrow morning. And certainly by midday, the NAM model suggests that, let me zoom in a little bit here, that there could be some showers and some storms around, particularly from Youngstown on north. That's at 10 a.m. We'll go into the afternoon tomorrow. I'll skip forward to, let's back this up here actually, to 2 p.m. This is the mid-afternoon time period, and again, these showers won't be exactly where the model says they are, so don't take this verbatim. But it does give you an idea as to what the coverage will be. This is far from a washout. As you can see, there's not a tremendous amount out there, but I think we're fair game to see a shower and thunderstorm just about any time on Tuesday. Perhaps most likely midday and afternoon, but again, even first thing in the morning, I can't rule it out. Here's at 4 in the afternoon, spotty thunderstorms around. As we head towards 6 p.m., spotty thunderstorms around, maybe particularly to the east. As far as severe weather, not real likely tomorrow. The air mass will be juicy, though, so we could see some pretty hefty downpours in any of the taller thunderstorms tomorrow. But as we wrap up this look at the NAM model at 8 p.m. tomorrow, scattered showers and storms. Downpour, yeah, but big hail, damaging winds, not real likely. Could you see small hail? That's not outside of the realm of possibility, but I don't think tomorrow is any kind of severe weather day across the region. So that's Tuesday. Now this front is a weak one, and it's a slow mover. It's going to get hung up. This is a look at Wednesday, and this is kind of a tough forecast on Wednesday. That old front is going to be somewhere in here. And depending on where it decides to lay out, we could end up with a dry day Wednesday, or we could end up with a day that's somewhat active again. If the front lays out here instead of down here, we could see a few more showers and storms Wednesday. If the front decides to jog just a little bit farther to the south, say maybe ending up right here, I don't think it'll do much on Wednesday. So bottom line for Wednesday is kind of a touch-and-go situation. The best chance, highest chance of wet weather Wednesday, I suspect, will be from Route 30 south, with decreasing chances the farther north away from the front you are. So, up towards Warren and Cortland, places such as that. Those are the places that have the lowest chance of seeing rain on Wednesday. Here's Thursday. That same front is somewhere lollygagging in through here. And I think Thursday we have an even lower chance of wet weather across the valley. I can't rule it out, though, again, especially from Route 30 on south. That is Thursday. But everyone's going to dry out end of the week. This is Friday. Should be a nice day. Humidity's coming down. Beautiful weather to end the week. And I'll tell you what, we've got another really nice weekend coming up. This is Saturday, high pressure in control, nothing going on. Sunday, high pressure in control, nothing going on for the first day of June. And early next week, we should be in pretty good shape as well. And we're in a nice temperature pattern as well. This is the next 16 days worth of temperatures based on the GFS model. Black line that doesn't move here in the middle, that's average. You'll notice we're going to spend a lot of time above average, it looks like, through the first week of June. Lots of good news on this Memorial Day. Hope you have a good, safe rest of your holiday. Thanks for tuning in to Weather for Weather Geeks this afternoon. I'll see you right back here Tuesday afternoon. In the meantime, if you're indoors this evening, check out my forecast on 21 News at 6 and 11.